Hi there, signs of Sagittarius. This is Kim here to do your reading. Hope you're doing really well today. Thank you for joining me. Getting right into it, I'm using the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. And we're going to get some messages to start out. Wow. A natural born leader. And the number 11, master number 11. Because of your knowledge, I think. A natural born leader. You were born to lead others. It is part of your life path. And surrender. Maybe it's surrendering to you being a leader. Sometimes you might be a leader and not knowing that you already are. So release and surrender all control and let nature take its course. Gosh. What is up with the fire signs and the stinking void? The void, not just fire signs, let me say, fire signs and earth signs. The void, you may be covering up the emptiness or pain through an addiction, meaning that the void is full of something that is preventing something else from being there because of just the energy, So we'll look at, it's a common thing with the void. It's common anyway to want to use things to fill up for pain or cover up for pain. 22 creative projects is not good though to do that. Let me say that. Not good to do that. 22 creative projects. The same thing Aries got was creative projects too. It's time to get things done. Make your creative projects a priority now. I had healing with nature on the bottom there. Authentic self-expression. I like this. And then the mirror. 2456. Also, if you are looking for confirmation of spiritual teacher, natural born leader, then this is it. Because you have a 2 up there. This bit is a 2 reduced. Spiritual teacher. You're being guided to step into your role as a spiritual teacher. That's a big message, actually. That's a really big message. So your authentic self-expression, it says, be true to who you really are. Your life will change in the most amazing ways. And 56, the mirror. Everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. And so as you improve on the inside, things improve on the outside. That's just how it is. And life is like that mirror for you. It just feels really separate, but it's not really. And it's definitely changing and transmuting as you change and transmute. Okay, so the void. I want to avoid the void. Meaning, if you could find something to replace whatever was not good for you, that is good for you, that would help. The new pearl from the chaos. Chaos. The new pearl from the chaos. The new manifestation. Okay, so messages for our fiery Sagittarius. And it's probably your optimism too that helps you be a good leader. Your optimism, your ability to get over things in each day and constantly be looking towards the future or tomorrow. Those are the things that you're just really good at, and you're very positive, especially about change. You're a mutable sign, so you can easily adapt to things. Pluto's not the easiest thing to try to... Okay, it's good, but sometimes it puts a mirror in front of us that we don't want to see, right? That's the only thing I'm thinking is sometimes we get a mirror that we just, and an image reflected back that we just don't want to see. The new pearl has to come out. See, it has to come out. What are you creating? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces represented here also. Pluto is that change and transformation, but it's like I said, with the chaos, going from chaos to something that is put into order. It's major transition, change, transformation, huge, huge. And you go to a dark place before this transition happens. So likely you have already been through most of this, because that's why you would get the message that now you can teach from it. Now you can turn your experiences into your testimony, your wisdom. Even the bad ones. Well, sulfur is not actually a bad card, okay? It just smells bad. But it is part of the, it's a combination. When combined with other things, it provides healing, and like a natural healing. So though the natural healing process might really stink sometimes and feel very uncomfortable, you're on your way to, like the cards suggest, to having something go up and out of your life. So whatever was in the void, like, you should know what was in the void. What were you trying to fill emptiness wise with? What were you trying to fill it with? That needs to go up and out of your life. When you see this, for healing, change, transformation, and because this new pearl, it's wanting to come in. This is representing like your new reward, in a sense. Like, you've been through so much, now apply, and all it needs like a little polishing or something. I just don't think that you've seen it quite yet. But it's there already. There's something coming through about believing that what you've been through is very valuable. No matter how any other sources will tell you what you went through is valuable or not, it is. It always is. Yep. And this is why. The wise salt, and that's the magic symbol. It's like the wise salt is the wisdom that helps you get through a rough time. And comparatively, if you are on a icy road, right? But you have in your truck or whatever, or your car, you have some salt for this occasion, because it is like the wisdom from before. Now you can scatter it on the ice, and you won't have a rough time getting through this next thing. So whatever this thing is, it's already that next thing. Something moves up and out. You apply time to apply your wisdom so that you can get your manifestation. Whether that comes it could come in the form of lots of things too. But spiritual leader, natural born leader, 77, generosity, the magic touch. Seriously, you're accessing the magic within you. And it starts with that belief that what you've gone through is valid and important and can help others. And that right there, that belief will fuel positive change for what you make of it. These messages have been so similar pretty much for every sign so far. Just told it like a story told in a little bit of different way. You're the first one that has gotten the leader to come out almost like twice, in a sense, because of the spiritual teacher. So you're the first sign that I'm getting the message on that natural born leader. Oh yeah. You might be meeting parts of your soul tribe or members of your soul tribe. With the mystical sister, there's someone who just gets you, and you light their flame as much as they light your flame. You're connected mystically. You could be connected through friendship or romantic. It doesn't have to be an actual sister, but mystical sister is suggesting that what you have in common is like the sister signs, like the same burning passion and desire. And it possibly is somebody that you may have met while you're trying to move something up and out of your life. And then you meet that person. So, gone through the same dark time together, nocturnal. They're nocturnal, Mothas. Jupiter, Well, this is good fortune, expansion. Good fortune, expansion. Because of this, it's really matching up with the wise salt. So you could be getting really lucky, and you might be the leader because you've got both the right and the left hand represented. You have the spiritual realm and the physical realm blended so well now because it's like you understand them so well. And I think that's how you could lead, because you've got the experience, both things, or you have an understanding of these things. Yep. So you can now be a guide to somebody else, or part of your getting your manifestations and your big transformation is going to be about listening to your inner voice now, especially when it's clear, or when your spirit guides are trying to give you messages, like in nature too. It did say healing with nature, and you can definitely get some pretty interesting signs, such as the animal spirits, if you see them out. Let's pull from that deck. Okay. Welcome to the DCC yesterday. Something may have had to die in order to be transformed too, though. Maybe with Pluto. Goodness. Okay. So I have the mouse, and this can, sometimes we can get a little OCD over the small, minute details. Maybe it's tending to them without being a micromanager, or without micromanaging. And it might be saying to pay attention to those little things, the little details. I will look that up in the book too. Cobra, it's a good energy. Dragon, good energy. The Cobra, I always think of healing and defensiveness and guardian, like guardian. And you have earth signs and fire signs. And then you have spirit with the dragon. So, Cobra. Let's see what the Cobra says in the book. Hang on. This is such a tiny book. It's the animal spirit. Kim Cryon's animal spirit. So, this is about the pause that you had to take when you were listening to your inner teacher. Basically, a student of life, it's talking about with this deck. And so, therefore, there is a pause for you to apply something to help you get through, something that you've already learned in the past. And if you do, after this pause, there's like huge expansion with Jupiter. Maybe a pause to pay attention to some of those little things too. It might be talking about that. Let's look at Dragon. You see how small these are? And my hands are kind of small, so these are really small. Okay, come on. The Dragon. Seeing one's true self, balancing the ego. It is seeing the self behind the self. And it's also being able to put yourself, especially if you've gone through a big transformation, where you've had to come out of a dark night of a soul, an addiction, a vice, just a type of life, whatever it was. The Dragon is here saying that there are times when you get to, not just times, you can step outside objectively to look at your, and sometimes it might be easier to do that in certain situations, to step back, not only to see the other's perspective or point of view, but to know that you're separate, to know that you're the divine being that's actually witnessing things. And then it's, I don't know, it's almost like you don't take it as personal then, in a way. Not everybody's going to agree with that. So This is about your inner fire, and this is about your inner voice, right? What is going to light your fire? Well, you may meet somebody who's very inspired by you, and you inspire them. And like I said, I don't know what the relationship would be, but it lights you up. And it helps move things up and out because of something in common. Maybe the healing is something that you have in common with this person. I don't know if you've met them or not. It says the third chakra is associated with the dragon. The subtle energy of the dragon lives in the navel center. The sages believe health of the fire at the navel center is what governs our ability to see both the inner and outer dimensions. Oh yeah, and I had a theory on that with fasting or intermittent fasting and making our outer and inner world more clear, because the influence is so strong when you have a lot of food in you. I don't know. It's just a theory. might not be right. Okay, so let's get, I think we're going to do, yeah, we're going to do some tarot. Look, the star and the ace of swords. Nice. We'll put the mouse here. That's interesting. The pause for you to, something like literally looks like it's exploding out of your life, and for a good reason. Uh-oh. Candle went out. One candle went out. So that is what's going up and out. Tell us about what needs to go up and out. Or what is going up and out. Heartache and welcoming in a new loving start. The Page of Cups. This can be even a secret. Look, this could be a secret admirer. This can be a new loving beginning. It can be stepping into the career here as the natural born leader, spiritual. But whatever it is, the Page of Cups is bringing in some kind of like change to something, addressing something that you love or you will love to do. Whether you've seen this change yet or not, it's like a beginning. And like I say, it can also represent a crush or a job makeover. The Three of Swords is telling you that, well, look, heavy are the emotions that you're still carrying with the Three of Swords. So whatever this is coming to a completion with the Ten of Wands. I hope I said Ten of Wands and Three of Swords. I hope I said it like that. This is about overcoming, definitely overcoming some kind of big feat. It was very physical on you, probably drained you. Whatever it was, caused hurt, heartache, sorrow. It always has to do with more than one, more than maybe a couple of people with this Three of Swords, but and it's a loss of some sort, but it's the hurt that you keep carrying that is making the burden too much. So you have to lift that, and I think that has to do, so it has to do with having a fresh new start and putting this in the ground, like bury it, bury it. What else? So what needs to go up and out? I say again, the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords. What is Jupiter here about? That sounds kind of cool. So let's find out. Creative projects, authentic self-expression. The Chariot in reverse is the pause. So, okay, it's the pause, and it is the realigning of your priorities with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So it's like realigning, setting what is most important to you, putting those things in order as they may have changed after some kind of transformation or after your wisdom has been applied or is applied. So it's taking like that rest before some kind of really big expansion. And the reason why is because before this expansion comes, you have to know where to denote your energy to. The void, it's kind of best to keep it these infinite possibilities Yeah. Seven of Wands is in the reverse. Why does that feel like you're looking for a sign? Looking for a sign? Dropping your guard down. Dropping your guard down. It's possible that this is about not asserting yourself anymore towards something because either you're not passionate about it anymore, or this is you're looking for a sign of when to charge forward. Okay. And then I have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the Hangman in the reverse. So, Capricorn, Aries, maybe Virgo, maybe Pisces. I mean, I've heard people say that too, so I'm just going to add it. But this is off balance. It could be a power play. It could be something that is off balance because the time is coming for a strategy for a new strategy so that you can find balance in the everyday things, because there's just so much to juggle. It's a lot of stress. There's something about getting rid of this stress or letting go of some of this stress. The Emperor in reverse. I'm going to use the Siren song, and we're going to, it's a combination of Lenormand and Kipper textile, so we're going to use that. I'm going to try to figure out what is that. So a waiting period is almost over, right? Something's going to relieve your stress, because whatever this is with the Two of Pentacles, it's your daily life to life that is something is off balance. And maybe it's needing a pause, needing to heal something first. Ooh, the snake. And you got the cobra and the snake, huh? Jupiter. Oh, okay. Wow. So the download I got just then was about the Chariot being in the reverse, sometimes meaning that you're defending yourself. So it's hard to go into a certain direction when you're constantly having to look back instead of going forward. There is an energy of the snake, meaning that there is the energy of somebody that doesn't want to see your brilliance, that doesn't want to see you expand, because maybe they're in that lower vibration that possibly you had been able to pull yourself up and out of. And they probably don't have as much wisdom as you do with the wise soul. And so therefore it comes across as a little bit sociopath. It's the sociopath. It's the person that wants to do things, maybe say things, lies, betrayal, in order to hurt somebody. I mean, it's very deliberate to hurt somebody. So you have to, so I think they're saying don't let your guards down with this energy in particular. You have great fortune on the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about what you would advise. Communication, a letter, text, email, a letter, text, or an email. The occupation card coming out. The rich gentleman, wealthy man. Occupation. No more waiting. What about the occupation? I don't know who this wealthy man is. It could be a benefactor. Your ship's coming in. Well, I would never dwell on the fact that someone doesn't want your ships to come in. But I would never dwell on that. But I would also be very weary of even constructive criticism. Like, criticism is great to listen to, But sometimes things can be said just simply to throw you off your course. And so you have to be really confident in yourself, and stand up for yourself, defend yourself to people that just kind of don't want to see something good for you. And it's because they want what you have normally. Yep, great fortune. Guard yourself. Guard yourself, Sagittarius. I have guard yourself. There's something that you possibly are going to be doing with the ship. It could be, this can be talking about like the currency getting better, exchange money. It can be talking about whatever you wanted to pull in. It's a good sign that your voyage is still, like you're still on your voyage, and don't let these energies get in the way of your journey. You have a lot of energies here wanting to help, or that feel like they are mystically connected to you, maybe from celestial realm, you know, with the good gent and the rich gent. These are benevolent energies. They're kind, want you to do well, and there is a message regarding a house and great fortune. Oh, the sun. Yay. So when the sun comes out, it's going to heal. And this feels like a heart healing to me. Like there's going to be a heart healing. And your expansion is going to bring in a lot of wealth and great fortune. You got both cards in that deck that mean the wealth is here to stay, or it's going to get a lot bigger. So be prepared. We can ask who the... let's get just the Kipper deck. Let's ask who the... rich gent and the good gent. Give us more information on these people, as they seem like allies. So the child card is either representing a child, a spirit child, or a new beginning. Oh, okay. And the thief card was coming out. Listen to your inner voice when it comes to that. But I also have... let me get another one. Hang on. An official person, 22. A powerful friend. Powerful friend. In what ways can people take things from you? Well, it could be con. It could be fraud. It could be anything. It could be somebody taking away a relationship. You know, it could be in the family room, having issues with that in the family room. And I have the wealthy man coming out again. Family room and wealthy man feels like spirit, baby. Coming out of a time of bad health. So something about health is getting much better. I hope. Because I've seen this when I saw the brief illness on the bottom of that deck, which is like getting away from an unhealthy situation. And you are absolutely on somebody's thoughts. They're having thoughts of having a new beginning with you, wanting to maybe experience this journey, this new pearl that's coming in, your new manifestation. After you move something up and out, wanting to kind of take that place with the 16. And either be benefactor and help support your creativity. But you have another ship. So in the distant horizons, it's fantastical looking, isn't it? And the anchor, that's a really good sign of stability. And yeah, I mean, it's a little different because the thing is in the air, but to have an anchor there too. But I think it's just wanting to say that this is... growing your stability, and the things that you almost thought were impossible are going to be possible or fantastical with this, like this ship. And it's beautiful, different colored sails. That's kind of cool. So let's pull some tea leaves and wrap it up, Sag. If you want a private reading, you can reach out to me in the description box. There's a way to reach out, and otherwise... let's get your tea leaves. Thank you for joining. If you liked it, please like the video, subscribe, and come back if you want. Something that's going out. Casket. Someone going out of your life, or the end of a situation. teardrops, great personal sorrow. Oh, but look what came out right on top of it. 10, a temporary situation. Whatever you're going through, this unhealthy situation that is bringing bad health to one or more areas of your life is temporary and is going out. Wind chimes, peace, and harmony. Okay. Ram, a stubborn or aggressive person, might be an Aries. Might be dealing with Aries or Capricorn. Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. And Boat, another sign of like some money or fortune coming into your life. Boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. And that is what I've got for you guys. Thanks for listening, Sagittarius. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.